Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
And you know, for the Heat, they like where they're at in the top 5. First month of the season, not a lot of weight put on these early power rankings anyway.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. DeAndre Hunter out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Zach Edey. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Miller in at the 2. And for the Heat, Green is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Now, here's Westbrook after the miss from Chet Holmgren. DeRozan passes to Thompson. 5 to shoot. A 3 from Wembanyama. Miller grabs the miss. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against New York. Jerome finds Hunter. Now Holmgren, guarded by Green. Hunter sets a screen for Jerome. Back to Holmgren. No good from outside. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Heat. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Up top, Edey. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jerome against Westbrook. And it's Miller in the corner. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Good D by Thompson. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Miller, and the shot is long.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Thompson passes to Westbrook. Wembanyama, a screen on Jerome. Wembanyama outside. Here's DeRozan. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
DeRozan showing no panic whatsoever. Shot clock almost down, but nothing but cool head and composure from him.
Hunter, no one around him, trains the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Westbrook. 8 points his last outing. Green, bounce pass. And DeMar DeRozan, good for 3. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
Unlike a lot of players, DeRozan isn't into jacking up a bunch of threes. And I like that about his game, that discipline to stay within his strengths.
Pass to Hunter, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game, the unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Now Jerome, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Pass to Miller. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Wembanyama against Edey. Wembanyama passes to DeRozan. The Heat need to get a shot off. Thompson misses. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end. Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Green, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Thompson. Hunter against DeRozan from downtown. And Holmgren pulls it down. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
The Heat trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's go, Heat fans. Give it up for your Heat Ice Squad. Heat fans, get and show some love for your Heat Ice Squad.
Going with a whole new group out there. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Hornets 4th.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Now here's McCollum. Black defending. McCollum right side. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Now Christie. Pass to Black. And here's Jang. Lyles sets a screen for Jang. And it's Lyles in the corner. To the wing on the left. Here's Black, and there's another one for the Hornets.
I'd like to see Black hunt his shots. He can shoot the basketball and do damage from mid-range when he's aggressive.
Clark dishes to McCollum. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Lyles. Hornets leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up. on this end. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Charlotte. Miami no good on that time either. Chang against Caruso. Chang with the ball. Still yet to score. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Brandon Clark. McCollum is out there at DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Salon in at the four-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Black. Chang inside. Good. Nice job down low. Chang's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And it's DeRozan missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 7. It's good. And it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Outside DeRozan. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kata's got 4 rebounds in this game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. The Heat making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Hornets. Pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Here's Black. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
That free throw good from Miller.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
That one goes. Count it. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
DeRozan against Miller. And DeRozan kicks to Clark. Shoots over Holmgren. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Charlotte. Christie finds Black. Miller outside. Back to Black. Launches a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Heat. 17-point game. Wembanyama passes to McCollum and stolen by Miller. Black in the post. Wembanyama on him. A nice shot by Black.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The 6th pick in 2023, shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
And the Heat with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Klay Thompson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Last year, getting it done. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And really a good season for him distributing the basketball. Whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break, he was money all year long. Caruso, the pass to Thompson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now, here's Hunter, who's coming off a 25-point game against the Wizards in Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Black kicks to Hunter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 16. Caruso, bounce pass. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Hunter. Now Holmgren. From outside the arc, Westbrook pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Green kicks to Westbrook. Now here's Thompson. 1:53 left here in the second. 14 feet away. And the shot no good. A bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Westbrook against Jerome. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
Caruso finds Green. Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless. Wembanyama passes to Thompson. And the layup is good.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Your offbeat. Keep it going. Let's see it.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. You take a look at Jerome, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And 101 left in the first half. To end the drought, Holmgren kicks to Hunter. Charlotte moving it around. Jerome finds Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. At the top of the key, Hunter. Edey, great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 16.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul it.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Jerome. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Black. To the left side wing. Holmgren wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Thompson for 3. Thompson with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Charlotte sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the 76ers. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Close matchup. Should be a good battle.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, yeah. As someone who loves to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching this game has been entertaining. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. They've got Hunter. Edey out there with Holmgren. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot. They set the pick. Miller, the pass to Holmgren. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Holmgren's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside, Green. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Thompson for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. Holmgren kicks to Miller. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Miller, that's for 2. Draymond Green with the rebound. The Heat trail by 15. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Thompson. Here's DeRozan. Guarded by Jerome. 6 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Jerome. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Hunter sets a screen for Miller. Holmgren outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
The Heat trail by 18. Westbrook passes to Green. DeRozan against Hunter. Thompson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 9.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
There's the pick. Miller the bounce pass. For 3, Holmgren. Rebound by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys?
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Jerome. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. 13 points from Brandon Miller.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Here's Wembanyama. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. And it's Thompson again missing. Hornets leading by 17. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Thompson. And he converts the layup. 15 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Green with a screen on Jerome. Westbrook finds Green. Good D by Holmgren.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Pass to Hunter. Holmgren with a screen on DeRozan. It's deflected. To the middle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Westbrook passes to Wembanyama. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jerome against Westbrook. Shoots over Jerome. And that one hits back iron. Charlotte leading by 19 points. Inside. Back to Hunter. Edey with a screen on Green. Down low. Shot clock at 6.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Pass to Thompson. They could use a bucket. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hunter, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And a miss there on the triple.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Now Edey. Back to Jerome. This one for 3. Miller outside. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Here's Westbrook. Miami no good on that time either.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Holmgren outside. Fires the three. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thompson dishes to Westbrook. Wembanyama sets a screen for Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Thompson. 58 seconds left in the third. Yep, that one goes in there.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Jerome passes to Holmgren. Miller with a wide open look. And another three for Charlotte.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
Up top to Rosen. Covered by Hunter. Thompson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Westbrook against Jerome. Hunter on the wing. A three ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Brandon Clark is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And that one is good. 22 points from Brandon Miller.
Huge night for Miller. We're seeing exactly why he went second overall. Brandon can take over a game.
Caruso sets the screen for McCollum. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Shooting two.
Throw good, McCollum.
Yeah, classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
And Miami making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them. Charlotte has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Black the pass to Queta. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Driving to the basket, and he comes up with the deuce. Holmgren's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
To the middle, here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Nice decision by McCollum, giving up the rock.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Miller outside. Pass to Christie. Here's Black. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McCollum left side. Shoots over Black. McCollum no good. Hornets leading by 23. Miller with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. And that one drops for him.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Black. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Miami no good on that time either.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Pass to Queta. Here's Christie. Lets it go from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. McCollum looking it over. Clark outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Heat. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Clark. Klay Thompson comes in for Alex Caruso. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for McCollum. Here's Westbrook. You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
And the Hornets making a change here. Boston's checked in. Queta, the pass to Jang. Driving inside.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Smith checked in for Brandon Boston. And Jang drops them both. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Pass to DeRozan, trying to end the drought. A three-pointer is right on target.
I love the shot preparation DeRozan shows there. Ready before he caught it.
Here's Black. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Pass to Green. Green with a screen for Thompson. Over Jang. Thompson misses.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Inside, shot clock at 5. Launches it. Westbrook pulls it in. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Out to Thompson. Pulls up. And it's rebounded by Charlotte.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Miller.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And DeRozan kicks to Westbrook. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Now Black. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Brandon Miller.